Ryan Rose. $34.
Hey guys, we just made it to the John Justin Arena. Found this sign. Wild Horse and Burros Untrained this way. So we are gonna go and see what we can find. Now we just gotta find where the untrained wild horses are. I see some up in the pens ahead. So yeah, you guys can see we got a lot of horses to choose from. I like this big bay that's got its butt towards us. Here with that white sock on the left. So let me know in the comments which horse catches your eye that you think I should be going for. Actually, I already have my horse by then. I quite like the bay mare there with the 3 white socks with the blaze looking at us, so I'm kind of hoping I get her. What I'm doing is I'm putting stars by the ones that I really like, that if I can have my pick, I'll be picking one of those. And I'll let you guys in on a secret. I'm hoping, see, I also like that bay mare that's standing in the back fence there, and I like this black mare here. My ulterior motive to this is I'm hoping to keep the horse that I train. So once we're going to be putting several hours a day of training into this horse. And when I first get it home, I'm going to be living with the horse until it's tame. And so stay tuned for that video coming up. But my plan is to get it gentle as soon as possible, because that's going to help me get it out of my indoor arena and into a regular pen where I can then lead it to the round pen or to the arena to use. But they got to be in a covered, have a covered pen right away. So we're going to start off in my indoor arena. I also really like this bay mare here that's real shiny. I think she's put together really well. She seems to be pretty quiet. I also like the larger kind of blackish dark bay to the left of her. So yeah, we got a lot of horses to pick from. I think they brought us a pretty good set of horses to choose from here. But there'll be a few that I'm trying to avoid. And there'll be a few that I'm really hoping for. I like this black mare here too. She does look a little watchy. I don't think she'll be one of the easier ones. This black mare on the left. It's walking to the back of the herd there. So yeah, we got a lot of work to do, penciling all the horses out and getting ready for the trainers meeting and see what order we're going to get. But I think the horses look pretty good. I don't know how far they were just hauled, but they've only been off the trailer for a couple of hours now, and they got water in front of them. They didn't give them any feed yet, but I'm assuming they're trying to get them all hydrated before they put feed down, or maybe they're going to move them to a different pen coming up. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about this. This will be a fun project, and looking forward to bringing you guys along with me.
Ryan Rose. $34.
All right, guys, so it's Mustang pick time. So I drew number 34. So we got a pretty deep list. Luckily, they brought 60 horses. They brought some really good ones here. And as you can see, everybody's anxiously awaiting to start picking their horses. And it's tough. Like, I mean, you can look them over. Mostly I was going for which ones look like they have good conformation, they're going to be able to do it. And then you try to tell if they're going to be difficult or easy based on how they're acting in the pen. But it's an educated guess. So yeah, we got a long list of horses. I'm draw 34, so we got a list of 34 horses. We ranked them, and it's still a guess though. So yeah, we're about to get started. All right, well, we got our pick here. That red roan right there. She's got a big gnarly scar on her butt. She's probably seen some things. She's got another scar on her left hock, but Emily thinks she'll be sound, and she's pretty. She seems pretty quiet, so wish me luck. All right, so we got our pick. We got this red roan Mustang here. She's got a really big scar on her hip, so this horse has seen some things. But I liked her size. Seems relatively quiet. It's hard to tell. But this is one of my #1 picks out of 60 horses. So they're going to start loading in a few hours. So we're going to kind of get checked in at the office, and we'll be putting this horse on the trailer and headed home. So we'll see you guys probably in the truck or back in the arena. So we're about a third of the way home now, and she's doing really well hauling. She's been really quiet, and I'm happy because she's turned around and to eat. We got a little bit of hay here for her, and we got a couple water buckets. I don't think she'll drink too much. We're mostly just trying to get her home. But one of the options that they gave us was to put a halter on her or not. Some people were doing it, some people weren't. I chose not to put a halter on, a couple reasons. One, I wanted to show you guys the whole process, because haltering can be one of the more challenging steps in the taming process. And I also don't like the risk of having a halter on them and getting snagged on something, so that scares me a lot. So I really didn't want to go that route. But having said that, it is a very difficult step. So if you were going to adopt a Mustang, I probably would recommend, if you ask me, I probably would say, yeah, if they'll put a halter on it for you, go ahead and get them to do that, because if it's your first one, that's a really challenging step, and you can end up teaching them a lot of bad habits while you're barely got a halter on and then they run away. You can end up putting in some bad habits in there. So we went with no halter, and we got a lot more miles to do. And next thing you know, we'll be at our arena in Wisconsin.
You what?
All right, so we are ready to jump in and do the first training session with the horse. Just a little update on her. So we arrived home at about 6 a.m. Saturday morning, and she had not had any trailer. It's about a 15-hour trailer ride. And then she didn't have any manure most of the day Saturday, so we were getting a little nervous. She was drinking water and eating, so we were kind of hoping for the best. And then finally it happened. We had success, so I'm feeling really good about her. Now we are Monday morning at this point, and we are ready to do the first session. So I'm gonna break this down. My plan is we're gonna do this a little differently. I'm gonna actually be living in this indoor arena until she's tame. And to me, tame is I can walk up and halter her, lead her out of the pen, touch her all over. Once you can do that step, you're kind of just going from being a Mustang to being a horse that needs training. So that's gonna be taming. So I'm gonna be setting up a campsite over here. So stay tuned for that video coming up. But right now, I'm about to get started with my very first training session. So wish me luck.